Hey everybody, this is Ruth Frey with Keller Realty Infinity out of Plainfield, and this is your weekly market snapshot, residential real estate from Midwest real estate data for the week ending February 8th. This is the most current information from the entire, basically northern Illinois, most of Illinois area. Residential closed listings. I've been talking about in several videos that we are really in a market crunch where there's not a lot of property and everything that goes up goes under contract pretty quickly. This is just indicative of this. So from 2/1 previous year, we did 1,534 closings compared to 1,657 closings. And if you are following market statistics or anything that I've been saying lately, there's not a lot to look at. So this is not surprising. It goes on the market. If it's appropriately priced, it's an okay house, it's going to sell. Residential listings under contract. This is a huge jump. I mean, if you look at the statistics under contract, again, this just reiterates everything I've been saying. 3,603 properties went under contract last week as opposed to 2020 where there was 2,831. New listings. So last year at this time, we had a huge jump in new listings from 2/1 to 2/8. This is right before the pandemic. So people were still, and generally speaking, right after the Super Bowl, around that time, people start putting their houses up for sale. That's the official start of the spring market. There's really not a spring market hardly anymore because ours started in January, and it's definitely not spring. Previous year, we had 7,269 listings. This year, only 5,289 listings. Rental listings are also significantly down. People are either staying put because there's nothing else to buy, or they're selling their homes and starting to rent. They are just staying put. Last year, you had 985 rented. This year, only 726. This is residential, active, and temporary. Open houses are, about the same. I expect a little fewer houses, 1,666 this last week. I think that a lot of that was because of weather, and the Super Bowl. This is the impact of COVID to real estate showings in MRED from the MLS. There's not much for 2021 data, as you can see, because we just started. Residential sold price. Okay, so last year, previous median sold price is $224,000. This year's $248,000. Again, this speaks to the market. This says you don't have a lot of properties. People are going over asking price to try to get properties. You are seeing a lot of people going way over asking price. You've got to be careful with that because you need to make sure that your home appraises. That's important because I was reading a statistic that it was like 30% of houses weren't appraising. You've got to be careful with that. So when you're listing your house, you have to be reasonable in what you're asking. Rental prices. So this has gone up. So the current rental price last week was $1,425 as opposed to $1,600. But if you compare it to last year, which was $1,300, it went up $125. So that is your market snapshot for this last week. If you have any questions, comments, or anything, make sure to reach out to me. It's realestateruthie, RUTHIE, @gmail.com, or you can reach me at 630-551-8501. And Ruth Frey with Keller Williams Infinity. Got more graphs like this to show you if you'd like to see them. So talk to you soon.